Hello and good evening, you're watching JYOTI My World and I hope you all are doing great. Today my vlog is going to be ended by showing you off the vibe of being in Kolkata Kumortuli. If you're unaware about Kolkata Kumortuli, be with me till the end of my video. I will show you up, I will tell you the entire history of Kolkata Kumortuli. What's the vibe of being in Kolkata Kumortuli? Now I'm heading towards Kolkata Kumortuli. How to get it bit by bit, I will tell you everything. You have to be stay tuned until I finish. So let's get another part of the video. So now I am in out of metro station and have a look in tiny little temple. Now I am walking up to Kolkata Kumortuli. Let me explain how did I get there. First of all, I had to catch a local train for 5 minutes. Then I had a metro journey for 10 minutes. And now I'm walking up to Kolkata Kumortuli. There are many ways to get this place. It's dependent on in which location you are on. How do you want to get this place? The easiest way I would recommend you have to get to metro. You have to get off in Shobabaja metro station, and if you want to get through local train you have to get off I think Barabazar railway station. If you want to get this area through vehicle, there are many vehicles available like Ola, Uber, Auto, Bus, Riska, Taxi. Everything is available. It's depend on that how do you want to get this place. So let's get the entrance of Kolkata Kumortuli. On the way of my destination I have seen this big a kind of synagogue which is called Anukul Ashram, and this is the heritage of Kolkata, the tram track which is enthralled through the road, and this is the almost close to the entrance of my destination called Kolkata Kumortuli, which is the part of the northern part of Kolkata. Now I am standing on in the entrance of Kolkata Kumortuli. Let's get the inside of Kolkata Kumortuli. And this is how I had set forth my journey towards my plan. As you were seeing, all of this gigantic Devi Durga is being building up by the craftsmen. All of these people are so busy, and this is the base. And this is a huge task of a deal to be completed in their proper time, and this man is filling the gap. It's a kind of on-off rag which is absolutely drenched by slinky mud, and they will polish it later. And I was just astonished just by seeing this kind of sculpture and the power of this great artisan. And so far I have been seeing their sculpture, how they are making the base. First of all, they are tying up this kind of straw by using cord, and they are making the base. Then they put mud on it and then they polish it. As you were saying, it's called Kartike. Still it's remained to be settled down proper with their hand and leg. Ganesha, how beautifully they all have been made up. Now it's time for me to share a story to you. In the year of 1757, the king Nabo Das, who was the founder of this particular domain, I'm talking about this Kumortuli, got inspired by the king of Krishna Chandra, who was the king of the Krishnanagar city at that time, which is a bit far away from Kolkata Kumortuli, and who was the creator of this kind of practice and worship towards their god and goddesses as their form of idol. So they created the idol form of goddesses Durga for the first time, and he used to worship every year in his family home. And this is how the king Nabo Das, who was the founder of this area, who was the king of Kolkata Shobhabajar Rajbari, got inspired by and also brought a different kind of powerful craftsmen from Krishnanagar to this particular domain to create their own idol for the purpose of worship. And when Kolkata's people saw all of this glory and carve of a idol of the deities, they started being fascinated by it, and every passing year they got it, and this is how the momentum built. And since 1950 it started becoming kind of genesis for Kolkata Kumortuli. So let's get another part of the video. And this man is busy making the pinnacle of a kind of synagogue, or so far I have been seeing it, it's a kind of temple pinnacle, and this is Swami Vivekananda, which is being made by plaster Parish. This one is Vidyasagar. I think we all know who was he. It's also made by plaster Parish. And this is the base. They are making the base by using bamboo tree. This is a kind of tiny little shop. You can purchase this kind of wonderful incy structure of Devi Durga. The entire domain, the entire Kumortuli is now busy, and customer is coming, they back and forth, and they are just booking up in advance for their deities for October month, because basically in October month we all Hindu people in Kolkata are going to celebrate the biggest festival, Durga Puja. So that is why now people are absolutely hustle bustling with their busy life, and they're with their schedule to advance booking for their deities. You may wonder why Ganesha is the most prominent structure in this particular domain. Let me share. According to Hindu faith, Ganesha come first before Durga. So that's why they are busy making Ganesha structure the most, and then they will set forth their hand towards their gigantic idol Devi Durga. And this almost completed Durga, it's moving towards to be fly to London. All of these idols being completed, and already they have poured white color on it, because they always want to be one step forward before come Durga Puja. There is a nitty-gritty according to the Hindu faith, and the day of but I can't say exact date, but as per my guess, before start of our Durga Puja, there is a date according to the Hindu almanac. On that day, basically, all of these aprons are busy to revoke the life inside all of these deities' heart. This is how they put the brush on their sharp and long ruddy eyes. And this is how they got this life inside these deities. And from that day onwards, all of these worshippers are busy to bow their head in front of these mud-made deities. They start worshipping, they start respects, and this is the faith according to Hindu religion. This structure is made by cement, and he is busy polishing it. Look how beautiful it is, isn't it? This is the tiny little Ganesha who removes all the obstacles. Look, the decoration. Even the ornaments are made by mud. Extravagantly they have built it up. Wow, a wonderful design. It's called Shiv and Gauri together. Now, as we're seeing, I'm in the middle of big fat Ganesha, and this is the biggest tummy of him. Look, this is the biggest tummy of Ganesha, who removes all the obstacles on the way of our life. We have to respect. With his magnificent mouth, look. All of these sculptures are so magnificent and exquisite, even you couldn't find out a single rift on it. As you were seeing, all the deities right here already being colored with white. The quantity of god and goddesses, the deities, the mermaid deities are huge in this area. Even if you come before October, you may see the toil tirelessly that all of these craftsmen will do. They will do their toil ceaselessly just for the sake of their order being delivered on time. I'm a kind of guy who always dazzled by this kind of fantastic sculpture. Even it's remind my childhood days when my grandmother used to brought me up to this pottery industry. I kept on stand and witness how they were developing their skill by making their hand on idol. And this is the location, tarpaulin, dwindling lights and shaky resides. I have been seeing all of these things. I'm thinking that this is not an easy task at all. Can you guess what he is making up? It's lotus petal. and this one is a huge bizarre. So far I have been traveling through this area. I'm not thinking that this is an easy task at all, because you have to put a huge effort on it to make this big gigantic idol, the deities. They are segregating the grease from the mud for getting proper mud, because they have to put proper mud for it, otherwise all of this body structure is going to be gravel. So that's why they have to be cautious about their proper mud. So they are segregating and they are mixing some husk into it, and they are putting the first layer on the straw made body structure, the skeleton of the idol, and then they put it in sun for a couple of days, and when it's been dried out they are putting another layer on it with good mud, and again they are drying it up, and then they are putting color on it. So this is the task. It's a huge deal I'm getting. Since 1950, it's become the genesis of Kolkata Kumortuli, and all of these great sculpturer, artists and craftsmen are making their abode permanently right here. Rain is round the corner, and that is why these people are busy bringing up this huge Ganesha inside this shaky booth. And I forgot to mention one thing. I have visited in this area with two of my friends, and one of my friends started dancing in between the alley, and he was making reels, and we had a great fun. Just look how he is dancing so madly. We started laughing. Barely the grips are being added in this structure. It's so raw. And here all of these potterers are busy making the color of Ganesha. Different kind of Ganesha are there, and the color are also so different. And now handmade brush is totally out of vogue. They are developed and using the spray machines. And basically in the structure of our deities, at the base there is a slotted buffalo, and top of that there is the lion who is biting the hand of Mahisasur, and the top of this base there is our goddesses Durga, who is slotting the Mahisasur. Look at the face of Mahisasur. It looks just like an ogre. And this is the slinky slime, which is piled up with fillet, so that the first layer of the deities doesn't fall off from the raw straw made skeleton of the deities. The best time for visiting this kind of area, I would recommend you come in October month, because that time we celebrate autumn, and we are going to celebrate in this time our biggest festival, Durga Puja. So all of these craftsmen are horrible busy at that time, so you must come during that time. Now it's 8 p.m. and look at the man, he's slinging the mud. Just think, the more day passes on and come closer to the puja time, how much they will be busy. There wouldn't be a good sleep at any night for them. They will start be working ceaselessly, so that they could at least deliver all of these deities in their destined time. I have talked to them, and they have told me they are not only stick with this country itself, they already being brought it. I mean to say, the foreign country also taking their handcraftsmen to their own country, and that is why they are paying them a huge amount of money for that, and that is why the entire year they are horrible busy for make their idol done in proper time. Just before a while it was raining for 15 minutes, and this is how it's become totally sticky, but still they doesn't stop their work, because they have to finish in their proper time. And right here, these people are busy making the sartorial elegances. All of these ornaments, the glittering crowns, the bangles, and so on and so on. Really, I am so much dumbfounded just by seeing this kind of craftsmanship. I wouldn't believe if I didn't witness it. And top of that, I must tell you that I will definitely come before October month, because that time I will see how they are decorating and how they're coloring this entire deities. I will definitely make another video of it. This structure is made by plaster Paris and along with cement. This Durga basically made by fiber. Look how beautifully it's been decorated, and it's been built up by the craftsman. Also, I have talked with some of the potters, and they have told me, their cost is depends how big your deity is, how big the deity you are here for to order. Sometimes their cost goes up beyond 1 lakh, 2 lakh. I have covered up the entire domain almost, but the one thing that I must tell you that again I will be back right here before October month, before Durga Puja, so that I can witness the coloring process, and the smell of this area is totally different. Now I am getting outside from that location, heading towards a nearby riverside, and I will be over there for a couple of minutes, then I will be back to my home. Okay, so let's get to another part of the video. If it's possible, I will show you up the riverside. Now I am hungry, going to fulfill my ravenous appetite, and again I got a tiny little sugar and spice, and I'm going to dig in chicken pizza. What the heck, you are waiting for me? Let's dig in. Stood over there for a couple of minutes, and now I'm going to ride out to metro station. So today I made my day the way I wanted it to be, and now I'm heading back to my home. I'm going to catch a metro, then I'll be back to my home. I will be freshen up, have my dinner, then I will hit the head. I hope you all have enjoyed a lot, and thanks once again. Be with me till the end of my video, and if you are not subscribed yet my channel, I hope you are going to subscribe because you are enjoying. And okay, see you soon with another wonderful video. For now, good night.